morning from Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point here on the island of Eleuthera in the Bahamas. And there it is. The daunting walk from the ship, all in the sun. They say it's about 3/4 of a mile to the island piece. So we have a bit of a walk in front of us, but first we're gonna get breakfast at Cabanas. Let's go get breakfast. And this is a look at our breakfast this morning. Can't go wrong with Mickey waffles. We've made it on land. We're out here cleaning the ship, repainting the port, repainting the ship. And here we go. The walk of a lifetime. Let's see if we can snag a wagon, maybe, or all the wagons are gone. So I guess we're just carrying her. That stinks. But headed to the island. We're doing it. Doing the walk. It doesn't really look as intimidating once you're walking it. But there's the dream. Here are all the wagons we were supposed to have. Hooray! Big drawback doing this walk while holding a kid. This is tiring. If only we had a wagon like we were supposed to. We've made it. Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. I'm exhausted. It was only actually about a 10-11 minute walk. So from that standpoint, it's not horrible. It's just the sun and the heat. No wagon. That's a toughie. But this is the tram station. The little gift shop and stuff up in here. And then we take the tram down to the actual beach. So on the left, once you walk through security, is Turboat Berth. That's where the charter boat is. Mangrove's a little bar, little gift shop. To the right is Mabrika Cove. That is where the family cabanas are. If you want to rent them all the way down there, you stay over here. And then this is the tram stop right up here. So we're gonna hit the tram. But we have to make sure we get towels. All right, now we're on the tram, just waiting for the tram to get going and heading to the actual beach now. I'm very sweaty, but we'll see if it's worth it so far. So there's the Dream back there, and then these are the family cabanas that you can rent all over here. So the family cabanas are away from the rest of the beach. Maybe the slowest tram ride of all time.
Selfie! That's pretty funny, Sandy.
Yeah, usually he's so
I mean, we're like barely moving.
I'm hilarious.
Okay.
And we've made it to the Moon Bay tram stop. This is where we're gonna pick up our towels and head to the beach. Alrighty, so we just got off the tram stop. So this is basically the middle of the tram stop area. So this is where guest services is. Guest services is where if you actually lived on Eleuthera and you wanted to buy like a day pass here, you could come over to guest services over here and do that. There's bathrooms over here. Disney Kings is in front of us. This is Port Adventures check-in. So I'm assuming if you have like maybe a jet ski rental or anything like that. We have the Donald icon over here. I love these icons. So there's 4 of them spread all the way around. So we'll look at them, but also I want to look at it in the map. So we are here in the middle. This is the drop off. So going this way to the left is going to be all of your adult areas. So that's kind of more adultish, and then family is going to be on this side. So right in front of us here is where the splash pad's going to be, the main family beach. True True 1 is here, True True 2 is down here. Kids club area is down here as well. This beach down here, there's like rock formations down here. There are no lifeguards on duty down here, just a heads up. So they really only want you swimming over here, but you can still come down this way if you really want to make that walk. This is a look of the island. And as we keep waving our way around here, we'll see, again, this is going to be the way to like the watering hole bar and the splash pad and the main family beach. Then we hit the Minnie Mouse icon. Then we hit the Treasures of Eleuthera store. So this is all like local vendors that can come into this little shop and sell their Eleuthera handmade items. It looks like they have some pleats and hair braiding over here. Then we hit the Mickey Mouse icon. And this is the way to Serenity Bay and the adult cabanas, and also there's another bar down there, and then snorkel rentals are also down that way as well. And then over this way is going to be the Goofy icon. And now we've looped all the way back around to where first aid is and then guest services are. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn back around and we're gonna head to the splash pad area, find a spot on the beach probably. So we'll probably head that way. Over here we have a big splash pad for the kids. And this way takes us down to the beach. I think we're gonna go head this way first. See if we can find some chairs over here. And the beach is that way. I mean, this place goes really long down, but why not start in a splash pad? Because I'm very hot. And here is a look at the beach here at Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. I don't think we're allowed to swim today because of the rip current that's still so strong from the hurricane. So you can kind of see like the waves all the way out there. You can also see another cruise ship in the distance. So the waves look a little rougher than they have been here for a while, which is kind of disappointing. But you know, it happens. So we're gonna go to the splash pad first and go hang over there. So I'm gonna switch over to the GoPro now. So come GoPro next. So this is a look at what the splash pad looks like. It is very busy because all the beaches are closed for swimming. So this is where it is, right by the Sand Institute, and then True True Barbecue that way. Alrighty, so we're making our way over to True True Barbecue for lunch. There's also True True 2 on the other side. For reference, the splash pad is right that way. Beach entrance is right there, so you just kind of walk that way. The main buildings and train stops over there. So when you get out of the tram, you want to make a right and you'll head your way to True True Barbecue. You have a drink station and ice cream machine over there. True True Barbecue in the middle with both things. Both sides are serving the same food. And then another drink station over here with some more ice cream. And then behind us is all of the spots to eat lunch. So we have a table in 3, but let me show you guys what there is to eat here. So before you get in line, you have cast members over here that'll make a nice tray for you to grab. So don't grab your own plates and stuff, you just want to wait and get a tray of everything that you'll need. We're gonna do beach barbecue first, and we'll make our way around the buffet. So I'll show you guys what we have. Chocolate chip cookies,
And I want some
burgers and
fruit.
dogs, french fries, corn, sauerkraut, chili, curry, and fruit. Over on the left, they have flavorful fish and chicken and seafood bowls. And I think this is where they had the issues with flies. So now it's more made to order instead of sitting out all day, which honestly, I like that better. So on the left side and all the way on the right side of True True, you can get fish or like rice bowl entries. On this side, we have pickled vegetables, we have broccoli, we have grilled snapper, and this side we have grilled barbecue ribs, and rotisserie chicken, sauerkraut, and mac and cheese, burger, dogs, and a spicy chicken sandwich. All the different salads they have. So we got the spicy chicken sandwich, the island burger, hot dog, fries, mac and cheese, rotisserie chicken, ribs, and some cookies, and complimentary soda and vitamin water. I will say, people usually rave about the food here on Lookout Key and also at Castaway Key. It's the same food that's on the ship at like Flo's or at Cabanas. They just bring it off the ship and cook it here. There's some specialty things like the chicken I think is slightly special, same with the ribs. But everything else is the same. I think it's fine. I don't think it's anything great raving that have to make the mile walk for. But yeah, I mean otherwise lunch is good. I'm gonna go get some ice cream now and then maybe walk along the beach a little bit, do some shopping. The hard part is the ocean's closed. Like the lifeguards don't want you in the ocean because of the rip current from the hurricane that just went through here. So a lot of people are just packed into the splash pad or I'm sure back on the ship because there's no pools or anything here. It's just splash pad and then the beaches. So it's really hot to just be sitting on the beach. So I think we're probably gonna go do some exploring, maybe walk through the beach quick, and then probably start making our way back to the ship. Because it's almost 1 o'clock anyway. So we wanted to be back on the boat before 3. So sail away is not till 5. But we wanted to be back early enough, get Thea down for a nap and all that stuff anyway. So That's the plan. Probably gonna go do some exploring next, some of the shops and things like that, and then start making the walk back. Disney Cruise Line hack. You make 2 chocolate chip cookies and make yourself a chocolate chip cookie ice cream sandwich. This is gonna be so messy. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go walk to the beach and see what's going on. Ooh, it looks like people are allowed back in the water. Maybe we'll go put our toes in quick. Yeah, there's plenty of people in the water. I do love those rock formations down there. It's really pretty. Very nice. Very soft. I will say, because of how rough it is though, all the sand's being kicked up, so it's not as clear or blue as it was. But it is still very warm. So that is nice. Yeah, there you go. This is Eleuthera. Very pretty. Okay, so we are all done with the beach. I just wanted to call out over at the watering hole bar. They have bathrooms and 6 showers that are lovely. So we were all rinsed off, we got sneakers back on, and now we are headed back towards the tram stop where all the shops are. So we're gonna go look at some merch now. And we've made it back over to Disney Things. And this is Treasures of Eleuthera over here. We're gonna go walk through with these, and then these are also all the icons as well. So we'll go look around in here. So we've made it in the Disney Things shop. You can see they have like some matching short sets. You have a matching women's outfit as well. Some pictures, some hats. A nice top over here. They have the dress version. And they also have, these are all the icon shirts. And I want like all of them. Then they also have some like generic Lookout Key stuff. Let's actually go this way. Some more Lookout Key merch here. You can all get family matching things.
You know what I really like this year? Yes, there's a bubble.
Some more Lookout Key merch over here. I don't know, I'm not doing prices or anything right now, but I mean, it's just like this shirt here is $39.99. Some more Lookout Key merch over here. They have a pin set here of all the icons, $40. And then they have some more shirts and things over here.
We got a pick from you. Is there anything else you want from before we leave the island that you want? Or is it kind of good? Good if you want something.
I definitely will say I do like a lot of this stuff. So, yeah, there you go. Let's look at all the merch. All right, and a couple $100 later, we're making our way back to the tram, and we're gonna get on the tram and head back to the ship. So that's what we're doing right now. Hoping to get on this tram. Goodbye, Lookout Key at Lighthouse Point. Till next time. Which who knows when that'll be. And we're back at Mabrika Cove. And there, the Disney Dream. You gotta walk from here. So for your knowledge, if you want to get a wagon, you have to snag them by the tram stations before you head to security. So So like when we got off at that tram station and walked all the way down to security, I didn't realize there were none over there, but there are some left over at this other station. So now I'm gonna grab a wagon and I'm gonna head back. All right, so now we're making our way, starting on a very long gangway. You can see this is the beach for if you have a family cabana. The water looks a little less rough over here. This is like a photo spot here. This is where they do some excursions and things like that. And over here, the water's very clear over here compared to over on the beach where it was kind of getting real kicked up by the Atlantic. Very nice over here. Very turquoise, aquamarine-ish. But there's the long walk. We did get a wagon this time like I showed earlier. This is not nearly as bad with the wagon. So there you go, there are my 2 cents. So we have hit the halfway point of the really long dock. And there they have a little umbrella that you can get some shade and water and benches over here on the right that you can pick up as well. So we're almost there. And shout out to Disney Cruise Line, before you get on board, they do have waters waiting for you. Lemon, pineapple, cucumber, and regular. Very nice. Nice gesture. Now we're getting back on board. Alrighty, so all showered up and everything after the beach and Lookout Key. We are now gonna head to deck 4 to D Lounge for movie quote trivia for dinner. So let's head to D Lounge. Alrighty, we got our spot for Disney movie quotes trivia. So let's see how we do here.
1, 2,
We're
3,
struggling
4,
so
so you
far,
need to be
but
specific.
I know this one.
Which film is
It's
it
like
from?
random quotes that like if
It's
you see the
Pixar.
movie time, you're not gonna know it. You have to name the character who said it and then the movie as well. So the total trivia is out of 40. That was tough.
You can clap now. Thank you.
That was tough.
Okay, let's go get mine.
So 23 or 40. Some of these I got, some of these were harder than I thought they were. But not bad. The winner had 30 out of 40, which is like insane. So I would say top 3. I was top 3. But yeah, now we're gonna go do something else. But that was movie quote trivia. So as we got out of trivia, some characters are out. We have Mickey over there in his captain's outfit. We have Pluto over there meeting and greeting as well. And then Ariel's supposed to be out up there. So characters are in full swing right now. I don't know what we're gonna go do next after trivia, but I guess we'll go find something to do. But yeah, there's Pluto. Just hanging out. I decided to go upstairs and get some ice cream, but right now Ariel is out. She's meeting and greeting over there. But the line for Ariel wraps all the way around back that way. So it's pretty long. So at ice cream, they have chocolate vanilla, chocolate banana, chocolate strawberry, and then chocolate vanilla again. So different flavors. I came upstairs to deck 12 to get ready for sail away to get a different view because I want to make sure I get the horns today. But yeah, while I'm up here, I figured might as well give one good last look at Eleuthera and Lookout Key. Lighthouse Point at Lookout Key to be exact. There's the, the really long bridge for us to get all the way over there. It's a 12-minute walk. I also got my ice cream. Now I know what you might be saying, right? Brandon, why would Disney build such a long bridge and make their guests walk 3/4 of a mile each way in the sun with no shade every day? Well, from what I've heard is they learned from Castaway. And basically, Eleuthera is known for its coral and its marine life, and they didn't want to bring their big ships closer to the island, which would then A, destroy some of the reefs that are around, but B, also deter animals from coming closer, because they'd have to basically bulldoze everything behind me to get the ship closer, because it's pretty shallow over there. So they decided, let's just still allow people to come here, let's just build a longer bridge and keep the ship further away. So, I don't know if that was the right answer. I think it was better than tendering. So that's for sure, because tendering, any rough weather, you're out. But yeah, the walk is brutal. They do have to try to figure that out more. They have like the wagons and stuff, but those were sporadic to be found. So we'll see. Maybe they'll bring out more golf carts and stuff for more than just like disabled and things like that. So yeah, we're up here now, just getting ready for sail away, enjoying the last little look at the island, and gonna go from there. I also wanted to point out while we're looking at the island. So that's like your main gates area where we walked through, checked in, the small shop, and then that's a tram station. And the rest of the island is all the way back there on that side. So that's why we had to take the tram all the way over to there, because that's where actual like Lookout Key is. So you know, over there. These are just the family cabanas that you can purchase. So you don't have access to any of the other stuff, but you're a lot closer to the ship. Also, a pretty crazy thunderstorm coming at us over there. There's been some lightning. Maybe it'll lightning real quick. I mean, it's still pretty far away, but it's sitting over there. Just hanging out up there, and Goofy just popped out. Scared me. But he's just out here hanging out as we're listening to Encanto. Dancing that we don't talk about Bruno. Don't want to get copyrighted. Doing a dance to the song. Look at him, just hanging out. And we started dropping our lines. So we should be out of here any second now. Goodbye, Eleuthera. So long. And we're off. Au revoir. Alrighty, so we're making our way to Animators Palate for dinner. It's a formal night, so you'll see people a little bit dressed up. Not as crazy as like Royal Caribbean or anything like that, but still dressed up. We're making our way to Animators Palate, which is deck 3 aft, so we gotta go past Royal Palate. Also on our way to dinner, Cinderella is out. So she's taking pictures with some guests right now. And we've made it back to Animators Palate. So let's go see that Animators Palate. We're gonna have the Crush show going on. So we got a screen there. And here's a look at the Animators Palate menu with Mickey dancing on the front. We have specialty cocktails, appetizers. Everyone says the black truffle pasta is pretty good. Soup and salads. Also the bread service. Bread service has arrived already. And then we have penne, grilled tuna, chicken, beef tenderloin. shrimp salad. Lots of good stuff on here. Decisions. Also the TV there, and the TV here, and TV back there. So plenty of TVs around. So when Crush wants to come around and swim, my magic band is once again interacting with the show starting.
Righteous! Whoa, dude! Check out all the human dudes. Hello, dudes! Oh, the name's Crush, and I said hello, dudes! Call they live. Check it out. Me and my fishy family were totally cruising the big old blue. Saw you dudes doing the same. What do you say we all totally hang together? If that's cool, say chalk.
Chalk.
Awesome. Come on in, they said chalk. This is my little dude Squirt and his main man Nemo.
Wow! Dude, check it out! It's like a big human tank! Sweet!
Yo, human dudes, try to find Nemo. Mini dudes, go hide.
Try to find us!
Come on down, little blue. Everyone say hello, Dory. You too, Jellyman.
Oh, Crush, I'm not really comfortable with this.
Why not?
I don't know anything about talking to humans.
Oh, I can speak human. Hello, humans.
Dory,
Hello.
let's go think of some games we can play with them, okay?
That sounds like an awesome idea, Jellyman. You made it! Everyone say, hey, Mr. Ray! Awesome! If you dudes are ready to have the most righteous time hanging with the Crush Man, say John! Righteous! I'm gonna catch some air and I'll totally be back to get to know you dudes.
So for our appetizers, we both got the black truffle champagne pasta.
That doesn't look like me.
Must be some other Mr. Grumpy Gills.
You know, I think...
What's up, Dee?
My name is Quinn, and it's my birthday!
Dude, it's your birthday, dude? Well, happiest of birthdays, dudes!
So this is the teriyaki filet over wasabi mashed potatoes. This is the penne pasta with bolognese sauce. And that is the lemon thyme chicken with some mashed potatoes as well. So the 3 entrees contain. And our dessert menu has arrived. And this is what we got. Additional cost coffees, espresso martinis, rum chata. Same stuff that's basically been there. And here we go. We got a crunchy walnut cake, chocolate fudge cheesecake, cookies and cream sundae, apple crumble rice pudding, lemon icebox pie, and deconstructed carrot cake. Thinking it might be sundaes all around. Alright, so we got the cookies and cream sundae, and then my waiter gave me this. And I think this is the chocolate cheesecake. And this, I think, is the lemon bar. Maybe lemon icebox, something. Again, this waiter Bronco's been fantastic, just giving us everything.
There's a lot of celebrations.
And as dessert ends, the show ends, and everyone goes back into drawings. It was fun. It was cute. I like the thing that they do on the Wish right now, which is you create an animation with Mickey. I think that's a little more fun, but this was still fun and interactive for the kids. So after dinner, we came from that hallway over there. We are now in the atrium. This is chaos in here. And I will say that on nights like tonight where characters are out, it's chaos. We have Mickey meeting over there. We have Belle meeting up there. We have a picture spot here. You also are going to have Minnie Mouse meeting over there. And I'm sure a bunch of other things happening in here. So it is just chaos right now in here. Kids running everywhere. It's just, yeah. So We might get in line to see Minnie Mouse. If not, we're gonna go get ready for Disney Believe, which is a show in a half hour. So we've made it back in the Walt Disney Theater for Disney Believe tonight. Planning to, I've heard this is the better of the shows. This is a look backwards at the Disney World Theater, the Walt Disney Theater. So, now we're gonna see this. So after Disney Believe, we've come back into the atrium. Mulan is out meeting, and then we are also in line to meet with Pluto. Disney Believe was fantastic. Made Kayla and I both cry. So good. So good. All the shows on this ship have been fantastic. But yeah, so we're going to meet with Pluto now, hanging out in the atrium, and we'll see what we decide to do from there. So after meeting Pluto, we came upstairs to do some more midship detective agency. So, doing some more of this, and then that'll probably be it for the night. I really like that the elevators say dream and they have a Mickey hand that point to which floor you're going to. Came back to the room, and I think this is either a frog or a crab. We got some more of our nightly chocolates. Might order some room service, then we're gonna call it a night. Alrighty, and I think that's gonna do it for today. What a day. Lookout Key, walked all the way there. The 12-minute, 3/4 mile walk. Child in arms, showing off the dad strength to get all the way over there. Then the ocean to be unswimmable. So we hung at the splash pad for a while, had some barbecue, had some ice cream, got some merch, spent way too much money on merch over there. And then came back to the ship and still had so much time. We had like a second lunch. I did some trivia, took a nap, and then did some more things. So dinner was fantastic at Animators Palate also. Got to see Crush, talk to him for a bit. And then did some more detective stuff, met some characters tonight finally. I will say, a lot of people, when you look at like Disney Cruise videos online at least, like it always looks like there's no line for characters. There's like barely anybody at the splash pads. That is not how it is at all. Every character has had a line every time I've seen them. Every splash pad and pool has been beyond jammed packed. So, I mean, it's different. I mean, again, we're going to do like a full wrap-up thoughts at the end. But there's definitely some pros to Royal Caribbean, some pros to Disney. So, definitely a little bit of both, depending on what you're really looking for. So, honestly, I think it depends on the age of your child, in all honesty. And that's just the way I look at it right now. But yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow is a sea day. So we have all day at sea, and it's also our last night on board, and then we have to get off the ship. So tomorrow will be another packed video. Thanks so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment of your favorite part. I hope you're enjoying this series. Please subscribe to this channel if you've had any bit of fun really trying to grow to that next milestone. So thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye.